Hi, I'm George, registered respiratory therapist, and today what we're going to do is insert a nasopharyngeal airway on a real person. Yeah, so you get a chance of seeing what it's like to put an NPA nasopharyngeal airway into a real person, and that person's gonna be me. I've never done this before, so we're going to see how it goes. Let's look first at the equipment that we're going to use. So I'm going to zoom in on the equipment a little bit here. If my zoom works, there we go. So let's take a look at some of the stuff that we're going to be using today. First thing we have, lubricant, water-soluble based lubricant. We also have a variety of sizes of nasopharyngeal airways. Blue pad, right down here, you can't really see it, but the blue pad's down there. That's where I'm going to prep my equipment. I've got my gloves on here as well, and also a suction catheter should I need it. That's the suction catheter right there that I'm pointing to. So what I'm going to do now is try to size the NPA for you so you have a chance to see exactly what size should go into this face. So let's just zoom out a bit. There we go. Hello again. So when we're sizing an nasopharyngeal airway, we're sizing for length and we're also sizing for diameter. We're also, before we're inserting the nasopharyngeal airway, looking at the nasal passages, the nares and the nasal cavity, and looking for any kind of septal deviation that might be in there. And I don't have a deviated septum. Let's just zoom in on this a little bit. Come on, zoom, work. There we go. Oh, there we go. If you look, let me take my glasses off. If you look, there's my nose right over here. Separation between the right nostril, left nostril, the nares. So if you take a look back there, way in there, there is no septal deviation. My nares are average size, I guess. So what we need to do now is look at the airways and see if we've got one that's the correct size. Zooming out. All right. So I've got a size 6. Size 6. Oh, sorry, this is size 7. Size 8. And a size 6. Not exactly in numerical order, but close enough. Now I've kind of looked at these already and kind of guessed that probably, it's probably easier for me to have a size 6 inserted into my nostrils, into my nasal cavity, nasal pharynx, but I think I'm going to go with a size 7 because it's not too big, it's not too small, it just happens to be the right size. So we're going to pull this out of the packaging, but remember, before you do really anything on a patient, you should put on your gloves. So I'm putting my gloves on. Another glove on. Remember, kids, don't try this at home. This could hurt, it could cause nosebleeds and other things, so don't try this at home. So we're going to get the NPA out. This is the size 7 NPA. Never been used before on anybody. Let's get this out. Ooh. Nice and pliable, so hopefully it goes in nice and soft. Now let's check it for sizing. So we're going to go from the corner of the nose to the earlobe. So it seems to be kind of the right size for me. Yeah, it should be in that area. We'll see how it goes. Thank God the tip is nice and pliable. Now it also has a bevel, so bevel should be pointing towards the septum. So I'm going to go in my right nostril here, like that, and we'll see how it goes. And hopefully it goes well, believe me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this airway and we're going to lubricate it. So I'm going to open up this pack of lubricant, place that on the clean surface. Now one of the things, if you don't have a lube pad, what you can also use is the packaging that the substance came in that you're going to be inserting, or the appliance. So you can simply just lube it up inside of here and leave it in here until you're ready to use it. That's another thing that you can do as well if you don't have one of these lube pads. So I'm going to lubricate it up now. Open up the lube. Going to put some on this distal end right over here. Like so. There. Nice and lubricated. Now let's hope it goes down well. God, I hope it does. All right, so straight back. It's a lot of pressure. Should have probably gone with a size 6. Okay, I can kind of feel it. Yeah, this is not, this is not feeling so great. Okay, it's my nasopharynx now. And I can feel it, like right back here, somewhere in my nasopharynx, probably going close to my tonsils. It's sliding down now. Yeah, it's getting close to my oropharynx and my pharyngeal reflex, my gag reflex. And then, doesn't feel so great. Woo! But that's it. Nasopharyngeal insertion. So, if you ever want to feel what your patients feel, try it on yourself if you're licensed to do so. Anyways, that's nasopharyngeal insertion. Measured for length, measured for diameter. Once you've got it measured correctly for your patient, again, make sure you're going in through the nair that has the widest opening and the clearest passage, and then lubricate it properly at the distal end and proceed to insert it. But remember, there's a patient at that other end that's receiving it, so always be kind with the care that you're doing to the patient and have empathy for it when you're doing it. I'm George, respiratory therapist, NPA insertion. Hope you liked it. Please watch all the other videos that I have when you have some time on my YouTube channel. Write some comments whether you like what I've done, what doesn't work for you, and if you have any suggestions for future videos or you have any questions, please let me know. George out. Have a great day. Now where's the remote? I always keep forgetting where I put the remote. Oh, I guess we'll have to do this manually.